y'all, Gabster, and
Jess.
welcome back to my reality.
Yeah.
So, y'all, today it's gonna be the mental health video. I told y'all we was gonna do like mental health videos every other Monday. I still haven't came up with different stuff yet, but for the first video, we're gonna give y'all this mukbang featuring Jess. This girl already digging in, but yeah, we just gonna talk about mental health. We're gonna rebuttal off each other answers and stuff like that.
Right.
So. Y'all already know how I be feeling about mukbangs. It's like one or the other, the food or the talking.
The food gotta go down first.
Gotta get that on down. Okay, wait, let me see. We gotta say first. Thank you for this food we're about to receive for the nourishment of our body. In Jesus' name we do pray. Amen. Yes, Lord. This girl got ginger ale. Y'all got the fried nuggets and some macaroni with some french fries. Dang.
How many nuggets you got?
12. You want one?
Bro, you gonna start asking me something because I don't decline. I'm not a decliner. For real. I like skinny one. Move that one around. Let me see which one's skinny.
Oh my god. That's a skinny one?
That one. That's
good.
Perfect. Period. Yeah, I'm not a decliner. If you offer me something, I will say yes. Because you asked, like, I'm not. Do you be declining?
It depends on what it is. If I don't like it, yes.
Like, some people, they always say no, though, no matter what. Like, my boyfriend, he'll always say no. I'm good.
Alright, y'all, so I always talk about mental health. I always try to, let everybody know how important it is to prioritize your mental health and, make sure you keep saying and stuff like that. So we just gonna talk about, like, what we do to, like, stay, like, mentally sane. So, you wanna go first or you wanna go first?
You go
first. So, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. First things first, I just stopped putting up with a lot of stuff. And I've been focusing more on myself. Because it have been certain points where I just put a lot of people before myself, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like, I was always putting myself last. So, the first thing I had to do was put myself first.
Right.
Worry about me first. I just got rid of anything or anybody that, like, made me feel some type of way. In a negative way, bad way, whatever. Anybody stressing me out, anybody who I felt like wasn't here for the right reasons. Let that go. Stop holding on to old friendships or relationships or whatever. Like I said, if I felt like it was draining me, like, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, I just had to let it go. And I kind of started journaling a little bit, but I don't journal, like, a lot.
I like journaling.
I try to, but I just really don't like writing all the time. Or sometimes I might type it in my notes. Yeah. So, you can do that, notes, or you can write it down in a journal.
Yeah,
I do both. But I don't journal, like, a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You like once every blue moon. When I really feel like I got something on my mind that I want to just write down. What else? I like working out and going to the gym. I haven't for a while, but that does help. It's like going to the gym sometimes. It helps you let off, like, steam. And sometimes that's all you need for real. That's what it do for me. Let off steam, clear my mind.
And I think it produces, like, endorphins, so it makes you happier too.
True. You feel better. You're going to be tired after, but it's going to feel good, like you release. So, that, journaling, working out. I try to always, like, stay around, like, close friends and family. That people that do make me happy, do make me smile, whatever the case may be. Make me feel good. Right. Surrounding myself around people that love me, actually care about me, my well-being. I think that's about it. That's all I can think about right now.
Alright. So let me laugh after this. So how am I starting off?
Smack.
So what do I say when I start off?
What
do I say?
Just tell them, like, what you do. Like, what do you do? Like,
what some changes have I been doing?
Got that fried nugget.
So journaling, I would definitely say journaling. Like, even, like, sometimes if I'm gonna say something, like, I'm gonna say what I used to do and what I do now. Like, I used to, like, text somebody or something, like, how I feel, and then try to, like, whatever they say back, then that's how it'll kind of like just change my thoughts or whatever. But now I needed somebody's opinion, or needed validation or whatever. So now I'll journal it, like journal how I feel. Like I don't need to tell everybody whatever. I'll just journal how I feel, and then I'll make my own decision. Ooh.
That ginger ale?
And then I'll make my own decision from there. Like I don't need nobody to. It's good to have a second opinion sometimes, especially when they're good for you and they're saying the right stuff. But I don't even know I'm dipping this fries. If I eat this fries, I'm gonna take a long little pause. But yeah, it's always good to just know that you don't need nobody else's opinions for real. Like I needed that at first. Like I always, like every time in my relationship, like if I had a problem, I would go to somebody and be like, oh, he did this, he did that, he did that. But now I'm able to, if he did something, or not even if he did something, when we have like a little back and forth sometime, like I can handle that myself now. Like I don't need to, I'm so mad, I'm so pissed off. Like no, I journal. Yeah, I'm journaling, or I'm listening to motivational speeches. I'm listening to gospel music. Y'all, gospel music has helped me out 100%. Like, first of all, 100%. Even if you believe, if you don't, if you do, it just got some positive messages in there. Yes,
it calms
like
your spirit.
For real. Like it'll, especially if you like being sad all the time. Like I was like sad every day, crying every day. Like that gospel music, it's gonna help you. That's one of the big changes. Even now, I still listen to heck of gospel music. Like motivational music, I listen to that. Like stop Instagram. What else? What other social media is there? TikTok, Facebook. I think that's only 3
that you logged out. And then tell them like, how do you feel now that you deleted like basically all social media? Like, how did it feel?
Right.
How was it at first and how is it now?
Right. Okay. So it's been 6 months since I deleted it, and before I was on there like 2-3 times a day. Like 2-3 times a day I was on there posting, not just on there but doing posts, doing everything. Like I was promoting the business, but still I was on there promoting just doing everything else too. And I was on there posting a lot of sad stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I was posting a lot of sad stuff. So when I got off, it was kind of hard at first because I was always on Instagram. Like since I was young, I was always posting 2-3 times a day. So it was very hard. Like I was just being in the house bored, didn't know what to do. Like I was still crying every day when I deleted that. But now it's definitely much better now. Like I read a lot more now. I definitely journal. Yeah, it makes you feel good because I don't take pictures like that no more. And I realized like I was taking a lot of pictures just to post for real. Like I didn't genuinely just want to take pictures. And I want to take pictures now, like when I feel like it, but I realized like I was really just taking it for Instagram. Like whenever me and my boyfriend would go out, let's take a picture and post it. And now like half the time we go out, I don't even be like thinking about pictures no more. So Instagram, any social media, like it'll just make you just want to do more things than you even want to do for real. So it's definitely made me tap into me more, and it made me learn me more. So I would definitely suggest going off the social media. For a while.
Break.
Yes, take a break and get yourself together. Like I feel, and not even just from that, but just from like doing the self work yourself. Like you're gonna feel so much better.
That's what it takes. You gotta start with yourself first. Like you said, the internal work. Right. Eventually, it's gonna get better. But I agree with what you said too. Like, what was I going to say? Like you said, like asking people for advice instead of just journaling. Like you don't always gotta tell everybody what you got going on, how you feeling. Like you can write it down, like she said. Type in your notes, like she said. Get off your chest that way, instead of going to other people looking to other people for advice or whatever the case may be.
Right, or just thinking about it with yourself, like just try to regulate your own emotions instead of just going. And there's nothing wrong with going to somebody else. I'm not saying do that all the time, but like just knowing that you don't need nobody to go to. Because I was always going to somebody. Like the minute, if I'm having a back and forth with anybody, the minute I'm crying, I'm calling somebody just like that. Like I would try to run, like, oh, I need somebody to calm me down. But you don't. Like you can do it yourself. Like
that's self-work.
Yeah. Self-work. You gotta put in the self-work to change. You just can't delete everything and just keep showing up every day regularly. Like, no, you have to change.
Right, put that work in.
You have to change for your life to change. Yeah.
Right, like we was talking about last time, like we was having a conversation like not so long ago about how like if you want that change, you're gonna do what you gotta do, like to get it, like whatever it takes. Cause eventually you're gonna get tired. You gonna want to do, you know, any and everything to get to where you actually want to be.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of people probably like stay in that same spot. Remember we talking about that? Like you stay in that same mindset. Like when you sad, you play sad music and go look at sad songs and videos or whatever. Like you gotta stop doing that too.
Right. You have
all
to
type of stuff.
Get off them pages, delete that stuff. Like
stop following those depressing pages.
Yeah. Because I had all of them. Like even when I wasn't sad, but because I seen that, I was like, oh, what's wrong with my life?
Let me think about some type of way.
Like I will always try to find something else wrong with my life. Like, and even now, what else I do? Like I'll say the stuff that I'm grateful for now because, like, say the things that's going good in my life because you're so quick to. People are so quick to point out everything that's doing bad. Like think about all the things that are going good in just that one day. Like there's so many things. Like you have to make yourself aware of these things. Like. Just the simple things like what made me happy today. Oh, I'm hanging out with my friend, or my hair looks good, or I told this one dude like this one dude was smiling like he had a bad day. I made him smile. Like it's just simple things like that. Like you just gotta take joy in the small things every day. Don't. A fry went down my throat.
You okay?
Oh, y'all.
Commercial break.
You can talk.
Take your time. Okay. You better drink while you're over here laughing. Okay. Okay. So y'all, you good? Okay. So I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of something else too. Like she said, reading too. I just started reading though, but I do be trying to like look at like different mental health books or like even books that got like poems or whatever.
My favorite.
Like, yeah, I love the poems too. Like when it's mental health poems, it make you feel good. Like I remember at first, like when I first got the book, I would post like a page out the book every once in a while. I'm gonna try to put a picture of a book. Well, we both be reading the book, so. I only got one book, but she got like a couple, so I'll just like post them up here so y'all can see like a couple of the books. But you know, you can look up like mental health books. They sell some everywhere: TikTok Shop, Instagram, Walmart.
TikTok got the good ones.
They do.
Well, they got the newer. Like if you're young like us, they have a lot for us.
But yeah, like my bad. You want to finish or?
I'm finished. My mind got lost.
So, yeah, because y'all not going to lie. Okay, so I don't tell people this a lot. I feel like I talked about it once before, but I personally know two people. I know one boy that took his life, and he seemed perfectly fine, but mentally he was battling something and nobody knew. And then I know somebody that tried to, like, take their life. But it's just, like, I don't want nobody to ever feel like they're alone. Because at the same time, it's like we all go through this. It's just everybody take it differently. And some people feel like the only way out or the only way they can change and fix stuff is if they hurt themselves or take their life or whatever. But that's not the route to go. And it's crazy because I saw a video on TikTok. I don't know if y'all heard about that Mr. Prada situation. I'm going to catch you up about it. I'm going to catch you up about it because I know you don't be on TikTok. But it's basically this influencer. I'll talk about it on here too because they probably don't know what's going on. But it's a TikToker. I'm going to show you him. You probably seen him before. But long story short, they trying to say he killed his therapist. They say he took the body, pushed it out the car, stole the man's car, crashed the man's car, was on the run. This him.
But why?
I don't know.
He really did that.
That's what they're trying to say. That's what they're trying to say. I don't know. I don't know the truth behind it. But basically, long story short, they were saying they saw like signs of him like feeling some type of way, like mentally. They was like, yeah, you could tell he went bald a couple times.
Wait, who saw signs of him?
People on TikTok. They were just like, yeah, we noticed like little videos he was making. Like he was like, oh yeah, I'm practicing for my mug shot. And then, like I said, he shaved his head bald. All type of different signs that they said they were seeing. Whatever. I'm not too into it. But yeah, I was saying that a lot, and basically they was like, yeah, y'all might think that sending a message to somebody or checking up on somebody is enough, but they was like, also some of them people, like, if you can't physically go to their house and talk to them and be there with them to like support them, it might not be like, it's not nothing. Basically, they was like, these people don't know us from a can of paint, so reaching out with a text is probably not gonna help. And I was just like, dang, that's true. But it's like, still, like, I don't know. I feel like that people don't take mental health seriously enough, and they just don't really shed enough light on it. And that'd be the problem. Like, people be joking, like they doing now. Like, they joke about stuff like this, and when it's too late, that's when they want to start saying, oh, you know, X, Y, and Z. So, how you feel about that? Like, with our generation, people in general, though, because it's not just our generation, but...
And then some people don't be want to talk too. Like,
yes,
I feel like once you reach out for real to somebody,
that's
or
all
even talk to them, yes, and
yes.
like when people, even when people commit suicide, people try to blame themselves. Like, oh, was that for them? How did I not know? Like, if they're not gonna, if they don't open up to you, if you ask them, they don't say nothing. There's literally nothing else you can do.
Right, it's like your control.
Like, when you're in a black place, you have to. As much as people can help you, your thoughts are not going to change until you change them yourself. Like, it don't matter how much therapy you go to. You have to do the self-work yourself.
Yes.
Like, nobody can convince you not to take your life. Because you're the person who's living in your body. So,
yeah, it's your life.
If you know you're a good friend, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times when people in that little type of zone, they don't want to talk for us. So, it's like, there's nothing really you can do. Like, if somebody wants space, you know what I'm saying? You respect their wishes.
Yeah.
But you still let them know how they feel, and you should do that throughout the whole relationship. Anyways, like if that's your real friend for real, they should know. You can still check up on them and ask them stuff, but you only know what they tell you. A lot of people are not open. You know, I'm open, but a lot of people are not open for real.
Yeah, and then some people probably don't even know how to like talk to somebody or open up because they probably was raised up on, you know, not like, you know, showing emotions or
nobody listened to them or
exactly,
because however you act when you're older is probably how you were, you know, when you was younger. Like, if you don't take, I was just talking to this at work, like if you don't take care of the trauma or whatever when you're young, it doesn't go nowhere. It just follows you forever. Like, if you don't, you can make a positive like reinforcement about it. Like, you gotta revisit the past though to grow from it. And that's what I had to realize. Like, you can't just, I'm just going to live on. No, it's still always going to be right there. Something's going to trigger and it's going to come right back out.
Yeah,
like,
you just got to work through it.
Yes. You got to grow and heal from it. Like, that's what you have to do. Like, don't just forget about it.
Yeah, that's why they always talk about, like, healing and growing.
Oh, I got one more bite. Let me just finish it. I'm full.
And then another thing that I saw somebody say, they was like, stop like blaming other people for like your trauma and your hurt. It's like, yes, they did it to you, but stop like saying, this is why I'm like this is why I'm like this. When are you going to change it? Yeah, you're like this, but when are you going to break the cycle?
Right.
Like, break the cycle. That's what we've been talking about this whole time. Breaking cycles, breaking generational curses. Like, do what you got to do to make that change. You're going to grow up and do your child the same way that your parents did you. And your child going to grow up messed up in the head too. Or whatever the case may be. So it's just like that. Like, think about it that way, I feel like. I mean, it's other ways you can go about it. But it's like, stop always. I mean, yeah, somebody hurts you. Or it's reasons why, you know, the way you are. But it's like, you can change it. If you really want to do it. If you want to do the self-work, it's possible. You just got to do your part too. I'm struggling to open this sauce.
Even with your nails on? Jeez, I remember you having nail
I'm like, what's
videos
going on? I bit this little thing. See if you can open it.
I can open it.
But yes, y'all, that's the moral of the story. Like, self-work. Do what you gotta do. Don't always rely on other people to help you out, or, you know, make sure you got yourself first. That's what I keep trying to tell people. Make sure you got yourself first. Don't always try to depend on other people. It's nothing wrong with... You're on a black shirt. You can't even see it. There's nothing wrong with like she said, asking people for help or getting that support from people around you. Because sometimes that's definitely needed. But don't, like I said, don't always depend on other people. Like, make sure you good first. Because if push comes to shove and you have nobody but yourself, then what? And I always tell people, keep God in it every time. Always keep God with you all the way through, if that's what y'all believe in. But it's like, God gonna walk you through it. Try to pray on everything. That's what I do. Anytime I feel hurt, stuck, confused, I'm always pray on it talk to God like, God, I don't know what's going on, or I don't see, you know, and it's gonna all fall in place for real. So that's how I feel. That self-work, it's gonna get you a long way. Like I said, you want that change, you gonna get it. We really finna close this video out. So, any last words? Any advice?
I would just say for advice, yeah, like surround yourself around good people for real.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know how to be your friend. Like, they genuinely don't know how.
Yes.
And it's, I don't know if I should say it's not their fault, but a lot of stuff,
Sometimes,
a lot of stuff you have to learn on your own. Basically, that's just what I'm gonna say. A lot of stuff you have to learn on your own, and a lot of stuff that you're aware of now. If somebody's more aware of you, then they just know more. You know what I'm saying? They probably read more. Like, even with those mental health books, like, they help you become way more aware. Like, if you're just talking to a regular person, then they probably not aware of, you know what I'm saying, just how you're talking, just because they haven't talked like that before, or they just don't know how. Yeah,
can't relate, you know.
And that's not a problem, but just try to be around people that just try to be around people that support you and that love you for real and that's trying to go for real. Mm-hmm. Because me, I'm not being around nobody that's not trying to. I'm just not. I'm being very self-full right now. Feeling myself. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just take a time out for yourself. First of all, learn yourself. That's what my journey is right now. Self-healing, self-growth. I'm learning everything about myself now and just growing, and I'm embracing it. So I'm very thankful to be on this channel.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
On Gabriel's reality.
Period. So that's it, y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
Give us y'all feedback or concerns in the comments. Thank y'all for watching this video.
I'll see y'all later.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Bye, y'all. Yeah. Oh, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh, yes, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
I'm going to put it in the description below. So make sure y'all go subscribe to my girl. Especially if y'all into, like, fitness and working out. It's the place to be. And she also shares, like, light on mental health, too.
Exactly.
So y'all definitely got to give my girl a sub.
Very
y'all
important.
Fuck with me, y'all got to fuck with her. Simple.
You have to.
Well, bye, y'all.